Hi everybody, it's Amanda Bartels, and today I'm going to be doing a video that's a little different than what I'm normally doing. I normally do like unboxings from Young Living, but I've been married for a year now, and I've been wanting to do a review on this for a little while, but I thought it would be perfect to wait for a year to do it. And what I'm going to be talking about is Unity in glass. It's for your Unity ceremony part of your wedding. And before I got engaged, I started looking at a few things online because I didn't want to do the typical candle, and I didn't want to do the sand ceremony because it's been overdone. And at first I saw like something about planting a tree, but then I'm like, well, you know, like plants die and stuff. And same with the candle thing, like the candle blows out, like it's supposed to be representing, you know, the unity of two families coming together and stuff, and then you have to blow out the candle after your wedding. So, I mean, I'm not dissing anyone that's done it. It's just, for me, I wanted something special and unique and different, something that I have never seen before. And back in, like, I think I first glanced at it, like, January 2013, and, like, no one knew about it. Like, I think it was just coming out maybe 2012. I'm not really positive about that, but I'm like, oh, I gotta remember that from when I get engaged. And at the end of 2013, my husband proposed to me, boyfriend at the time, and when I started collecting more ideas, I went back to the Unity class, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. I just know I had to get that. It was so unique and so different and so beautiful. I needed it. So it is very pricey. It's about like $450 for it, and I'm not the kind of person that likes spending a lot of money on stuff. Like the reason why I've been spending so much money on Young Living and essential oils is it was for my health, so I'm actually okay with that. But just random like stuff wise, like even like decorative stuff, I'm just like, you know, I'm money conscious about that kind of stuff. And for my wedding, I was trying to spend the least amount as possible because weddings are expensive, like, you know it. Like, if you've been married or if you're engaged now and you're planning a wedding, you know how expensive weddings can be. So I started working around with the budget. I talked to my husband. I had personal money saved up specifically for my wedding dress, but because I got such a really good deal on my dress, I was actually going to spend up to $1,000 on it, but I ended up spending only $150 on it, which was great because you're only going to be wearing your wedding dress for a day, not even a full day, like less than a day. Like, I think I wore mine less than 12 hours, so really, there's no point in spending more than, you know, I mean, if you want to, if you have the money to spend thousands of dollars for a dress you're only going to wear one day, by all means, you know, I'm not going to diss you or anything. You can do that if you want, but for me, it helped a lot because I was going to spend up to $1,000 on it, but because I had all the extra money that I planned on spending on my dress, I actually had money left over for the Unity class, so I got to pay it all off, you know, by myself, and it made me feel happy. This man named Lee War, and he been doing glass blowing since like the 1990s, and he always had a passion for it. And when he got married to his wife, I'm not exactly sure what time it is or what day or year it was, he wanted to do something special for their wedding, so he did this this sculpture, and it represents you know, two families and two people coming together in marriage, swirling to the top, blending together of two families. And I thought that was really neat when I was reading it on the website. This is a pamphlet that it came with. And you do it exactly like a sand ceremony. You know, like when you have the two vases. What I did was, and they don't offer the little glass vases. I just picked this up at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I can't remember which one. And then I had two little things that we put the little shards of glass. Instead of grains of sand, they give you like grains of glass, and you do it exactly like a sand ceremony. And that way you have something for there. And then after your sand ceremony, you pour it back. They actually send you paid package that you can send back your glass. What you do is, you pour the glass in here, but after your ceremony, you pour it back into the bag. You don't have to separate the different colored glasses. And you send it back to them, and then they start doing the hand blowing process or the glass blowing process, and then it takes about like 2 weeks. The website says 2 weeks. It took them exactly like 2 weeks. We decided, since we were going to Hawaii right after our wedding, like a couple days after our wedding, we wanted to make sure the day after our wedding we sent it back, so when we got back it was going to be at our doorstep, and it was, which was awesome. If you go on the website, they actually have different styles. The person who runs the company, if you have any questions, he's super nice and friendly and helpful. And I was a little picky because some of the pictures in the brochure, I wasn't really a fan of what these looked like. They looked a little bit more sloppier than what I wanted. So I tried explaining to him like the kind of like more like that, but like this was our finished product, and it is beautiful. Like, look at this. I picked 4 colors. You can choose between 2 and 4. They don't charge extra for more colors, and it's very smooth. You can actually feel the grooves on the side and inside of it right here. Let's see if and these are my favorite colors. I did like 3 types of blue and then green, and our theme was like nature, like water, nature, and this thing is just it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. And it swirls at the top, and this is actually what exactly I wanted, the nice tight one. Every single day when I wake up, I stare at this thing. I normally keep it over here. I stare at this, and then at night before I do my evening prayer, I look at it and I start smiling. It's so beautiful. I love it. And because it is glass, it is fragile, and because I spent almost $500 on it, I try to be as careful as possible when I'm cleaning this area or when I'm cleaning this. And there's an option if you wanted to add an engraving, and I did. It was like $30 extra, but I just wanted to, write our wedding day and our name. So they engrave it for you. See if I can show it. It says Amanda and Nick Bartels, and it has the date of our wedding sketched into there. And this thing is just, I highly recommend it. If you are thinking of a unique way to celebrate your unity in marriage, I think, I highly recommend this. And yes, it is pretty pricey, but if you can move things around in your budget, I definitely recommend this. I give it more than 5 stars. If there was an option for 10 stars, I would definitely give it 10 stars because it's so beautiful. It makes me happy when I look at it, and it is sturdy. I mean, I wouldn't want to drop it. When they do ship it to you, they ship it really, really nicely, to the point where, how packages, they get bumped around and things. I'm like, this is not going to get broken if it, and the packaging that it came with gets bumped around. I mean, I wouldn't want them to bump it around, but this thing is just so gorgeous. And another cool thing that what the award does, the person for the company, he actually sends some of your glass crystals back, and he gives another prepaid package in case you want to buy some Christmas ornaments, or make some Christmas ornaments out of it, or if you want to make paperweights for your parents. There's an option. It's $60 extra, but I chose not to do that. So what I did was I put it in this. It's our extra glass that we had, and I actually got this little plastic ornament thing. It had gel in it. I got it from Christmas from a family member, and it had gel in it. I had to pour it out because it had glitter you don't want to put that stuff in your skin. So I just poured it in here, screwed it on, and you know, this is a ribbon from our wedding too. And I put 2015 on one side, and I put two hearts joined as one on the other side. So, and I have this on our wall shelf on the other side of the room. Normally, you know, I don't have it just out for Christmas, so, and it just sits out like this. You know, you can do a bunch of other stuff with it, but that's what I did. And their little gift to you for choosing using glass for, you know, your ceremony, they give you a little, like, extra pendant that they make. I think it's so cute. I wasn't expecting that. This is the back of it. It's like a little leaf thing, and it's flat. Let's see, side. And these are the glass pieces from your wedding ceremony. And for a while I did wear it as a necklace, but I couldn't find anything that matched with it, so I just put it on my keychain so I can always have it with me, you know, when I'm not home with this thing. And I cannot speak highly enough of this company and the work and the love that they put into their sculptures. And they also sell vases and bowls. You don't even have to get a sculpture like that, you know. It's a little bit extra money, but I think, like, even if you're not getting married, if you're already married, you know, I think it'd make a really great maybe 10-year wedding anniversary. You know, like the colors of your wedding, and you know, just have something. You know, I think these are just so gorgeous. I love them. That's why I wanted to do a review on them. I highly recommend it. And, you know, I'm the very first of my friends and family that have done it. So, like, I get compliments when people come over and they see that. They're like, wow, that is gorgeous. And I explain to them the story. And, like, at our wedding when we did it, like, people, they're like, glass ceremony? I don't understand that. And then, like, when we had our officiant explain while we were doing the regular, like, stand ceremony, glass ceremony, like, they talked about, like, we'll be working with a glass artist, making this beautiful sculpture that will forever, you know, symbolize our marriage and, like, families coming together. And, like, when glass is being put through the furnace and stuff, it's like the flames of, I can't remember, it's something about the flames of something, you know, like hard times but coming out together, you know. It's such a beautiful story, and I'm so glad that this person started this company, and I'm so glad that I got this. I'm so glad I was able to find some extra money. So if anyone out there is engaged, congratulations. If you're about to get married and you're thinking about cute, unique Unity ideas, I highly recommend this. It is gorgeous. It's definitely a conversation piece. You can keep it if you're not, like, if you're a person who doesn't break things very easily, then this is a good thing for you. If you have kids or something, I would recommend putting this in like a china cabinet or something that's going to be away where there's not going to be a lot of, like, highly active people or activity around it, because it is, you know, it is kind of expensive, but I think it's well worth the money. And if I say that, it's true, because I don't like spending money on random stuff unless it's for my health, you know. So this is gorgeous. I love it. I'm not even kidding, like, I look at it every single day, and I'm so grateful. I'm so glad I got it. And both my husband and I and all of our friends and family, they absolutely love this, and they wish they would have done something like this. And so I just wanted to share this with everyone out there. I hope you have a great day.